Hey guys, it's moonmothgoddess. Welcome back to the channel. If you're returning, welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing for those of you that have not done so already. And if this pick a card reading does resonate for you, please feel free to check out the pick a card playlist that I do have created for you guys that is filled with other pick a card readings. For those of you that are wanting to donate to the channel, I do have my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Amazon wishlist. For those of you wanting to send in a tarot or an oracle deck for me to use for our future pick a card readings. Those of you that have been recently donating, I truly appreciate you guys so much for your kindness and your generosity. And also to those of you who leave such beautiful, sweet comments for me, I truly appreciate you guys so much. Those of you that are wanting to book a private reading, I do have my email down below in the description box where you can send me an email and I will provide you on more information on booking readings with me. For those of you that are new to the channel and this is the first time that you are clicking on one of my videos, I do free in-depth reading giveaways once a month. Today, I believe, is May 18th, and I will be choosing a winner tomorrow, Thursday, the 19th. You do need to be subscribed to the channel in order to enter into winning that 1 hour free reading with me. So you want to click on my photo. It'll take you over to my main channels page. And then from there, you will see the tabs at the top that'll say videos, playlist, and then you're going to click on the tab that says community. And you'll just scroll down in there to see the post that says May free reading giveaway. So once again, you do have to be subscribed to the channel in order to enter into winning that giveaway. The winner that I choose has to be a subscriber, and then I will be choosing from those comments on that post. So do not leave your entry comment on this video. You need to enter into winning for the giveaway onto the community tab post. If you are using Safari as your web browser, you may not be able to see the community tab. You have to use something like Internet Explorer or another type of a web browser in order to be able to see that. So today's pick a card reading, this is one that was subscriber requested, and it is, what is their karma for hurting you? Whether this is a parent, another family member, a friend, a romantic partner, a coworker, what is their karma for hurting you? And then we're also going to ask Spirit how you can heal from whatever this is that you have gone through with this person. So what is their karma for hurting you? And then how can you heal from this? So we're going to be choosing from one of the three little piles that I've put together. The underlying cards under here are going to be Spirit's guidance on what you can do to heal from that. And then you are choosing from one of these cards here. And I've also placed some crystals above these little piles. So what is their karma for hurting you? Pile number one, you are going to be this haunted card and the smoky quartz crystal for pile number one. Pile number two, you are going to be this card of grief with the pyrite. For pile number two. Pile number three, you are going to be the card Journey with this rutilated quartz crystal. So once again, what is their karma for hurting you? And this could be many different types of abuse, mental, physical, verbal, sexual, whatever that may be. Okay, so just keep in mind, I am a very direct, straightforward reader. I don't sugarcoat things. So if you are particularly sensitive right now, you may want to watch this reading at a different time. Just note that I do not control the cards that come out. It's whatever Spirit wants to talk about today for this situation for you. If you feel drawn to multiple piles, that is perfectly okay. And this is a timeless reading, as all of my other readings, unless I specifically say, you know, it's for the next week or whatever that may be. Energy is fluid and time is an illusion. So all of the readings are timeless. Pile number 1, what is their karma for hurting you? Pile number 2, pile number 3. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So for those of you that resonated with the haunted card and the smoky quartz crystal, this is going to be your reading today. So we're asking Spirit, what is their karma for hurting you? No matter what type of mental abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, whatever that may be, what is their karma for hurting you? And how can you heal from this wound? As I said in the intro, the 3 cards underneath here, these are going to be looking into how you can heal from this. So we're just going to kind of move to the side, and I will incorporate this card in with your reading as well. We're just going to kind of get things out of the way so we can pull into our tarot pile number 1. Having your person in your mind and focusing on the shuffling that I'm doing. What is this person's karma for hurting you? What is their karma for hurting you? Pile number 1. We have the Ace of Wands. What is their karma for hurting you? We have the 5 of Swords. What is their karma for hurting you? Wow, we also have the Ace of Swords. We also have the Moon energy here. And let's get one more. What is their karma for hurting you? Wow. We have the Tower energy. Okay, so the first thing that I'm kind of noticing from this energy is that this, whatever this person has done to you, I feel like this is going to be something that is affecting them on a mental level. And something being their own destructive thoughts. Their own destructive thoughts here. And those could be things that are creating blockages for this person. This person may be in situations that create a lot of turmoil, a lot of very chaotic energy surrounding them. They may be someone who kind of experiences a lot of tower moments in their life. Okay, is kind of what I'm getting here. I'm also noticing that, you know, with the Moon energy here, the Moon can bring about a lot of illusion. The Moon can bring about a lot of very deceptive energy. So some of you may have been dealing with someone who was very secretive, or somebody who may have been deceptive, manipulative in the way that they communicated to you, the way that they communicated things to you. And I feel like with the Moon energy here, bringing in a lot of very, I almost feel like this person kind of being detached and having some struggles with clarity. And it may even be something that is involving their direction in life. Okay. I'm almost kind of getting this message here that whatever it is that your person tries to do or tries to accomplish is something that it's kind of like there are blockages surrounding this. There are blockages surrounding that, whether this is the person's their own thoughts, or it is a lot of the subconscious fears that are creating illusions for this person in their life. And so they may also find themselves in situations with other people where other people are, may even kind of be giving them a taste of their own medicine, like kind of being deceptive with them, lying, keeping secrets, keeping things hidden. Like I'm definitely feeling manipulation here. This person may also be someone who attracts a lot of negative energy. I'm kind of looking at this Five of Swords energy here, how there is this dark angel that is kind of hovering over this woman as she's sleeping. And so this person that, you know, you're watching this reading for may be someone that has a lot of dark attachments that are clinging onto them. Okay, something that's just kind of constantly hovering over them, their life, their thoughts. And I feel like it is something that is creating a lot of, like I said, a lot of mental things that are affecting this person. It's almost like this person is carrying around this negative attachment that brings kind of destruction into their own life. Like it's, like I said, no matter what it is that this person is trying to do, that they find that things don't work. Like there's just like tower moment after tower moment, whether that is job loss, financial loss, relationship loss, losing their home, major things here with this tower energy. I'm also hearing for you, pile number one, that your ancestors are involved in some type of spiritual, for some of you, spiritual kind of warfare of your ancestors trying to fight against this person to try to keep this person away from you, out of your life, so that you are able to cut ties from this person. Some of you have really done a lot of work to try to cut and remove yourself away from this person. And some of you may find that it is a little bit of a challenge to kind of get away from this person. So yeah, I'm just feeling with this Five of Swords energy here, there's a lot of dark energy that is surrounding this person. Attachment, negative attachments. It's kind of like they're absorbing a lot of negative, lower vibrational energies that are just kind of like attaching themselves to this person. And as a result of that, they may be somebody who is argumentative, combative, somebody who has a really sharp tongue, somebody who has, you know, maybe in the past have said a lot of things to people that have not been very nice. For some of you, this could have been a lot of verbal abuse, a lot of mental mind games that this person plays, something that may have, for some of you, kind of stuck in your mind and kind of like, almost like this person just kind of like spewed this negativity towards you. And that may be something that you are still working on healing from, is just kind of the words that this person has expressed. You may find that this person's energy is very challenging or even very difficult, very draining to be around, because you kind of feel that there's just this negative energy that's just kind of hovering over them. And many of you that are very intuitive or even empaths, you can pick up on this energy. You can pick up on this I don't know. It's just like, it's like some of you, your body is kind of like, almost like the red flags are going off around this person. Even like this person's name is something that, you know, is making you feel like, I just don't want to deal with this person. And I feel like with that Five of Swords, it's been a lot of verbal. Some of you, this person with the Five of Swords could have even been someone who was very violent, for some of you. Okay. Or very verbally abusive or manipulative. Some of you, it may have even gotten to that level of physical abuse that you may have experienced with this person as well. I don't know. I'm looking at this dark energy here, this angel here that is just kind of hovering over. And for some of you, it may have felt like this person is someone or has been someone who was stalking or watching or hovering or just kind of this dark cloud even over you that just kind of made you feel like, why can't I shake this person? Why can't I let go of this person's energy? This person's energy has been draining me. And I feel like their karma here, like I said, dealing with a lot of tower moments, experiencing loss, experiencing upheaval, challenges of the divine kind of stepping in as a means of some form of justice with this person. For some of you with that moon energy here as well, this person could have a lot of secrets, a lot of hidden things about themselves that they try to hide from people. And this is something that is going to be brought out into the open, where people are going to really see this person for who they are. And a lot of these darker aspects of this person are going to be shown to people around them, so people see exactly who this person is. I'm also getting here that your person has a lot of, their karma is that they are filled with a lot of self-sabotaging behavior, self-sabotaging ways of thinking, or even self-limiting beliefs that are blocking this person from being able to progress in their own life. It's affecting their ability to connect with spirit or have that connection to spirit, God, universe, whatever they connect with, if anything at all. It's affecting their clarity. It's affecting their ability to be able to find peace of mind, to kind of have clear thinking, which is something that's very important for you to be able to take steps into your life to improve it, right? And this person's mind is something that is being affected. So it's kind of like if this person has been someone who has been that way to you, it's kind of like they're getting this right back in their face. And I feel like with the tower energy, like I said, it's divine intervention that is taking place. It's kind of like the divine's way of stepping in to bring justice to the situation. And I am feeling with this tower energy here that your ancestors, your spirit guides, passed on loved ones are fighting to keep this energy away from you, this person's destructive energy, habits. And it also feels like it affects this person's passions in their life, like their goals, their dreams, their desires, where they feel stuck in life with their own negative thoughts, their own negative thinking, their own subconscious mind that is something that is creating this illusion of keeping them stuck and not able to move forward. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. Now I am seeing Pisces energy here. There's also air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. So let's see what else Spirit has to say about this person. What is their karma for hurting you? Pile number 1. What is their karma for hurting you? The temple of my body. What is their karma? Okay, that one just flew away. I'll have to get that one in a second. What is their karma for hurting you? Pile 1. Wow. Triumph of lies. Yeah, some of you could have been dealing with somebody who, like, master manipulator. Some of you, someone who is literally a liar. Someone who, looking at that crown right there, is like the king or queen of liars that you are dealing with. We have envious, gluttony. Wow. Okay. Now, some of you with the temple of my body and the envious gluttony here, This person could be someone who has also been very jealous of you. Even a controlling type of energy here. But I am feeling that this person may, like I said, this is affecting them. Their karma is affecting them mentally. And, you know, as many of you know, when we're not in a good mental place, our life can go south real quick with the way that we think about anything in our life. So this person may be someone who deals with a lot of, I'm almost kind of feeling like this is affecting them. For some of you, this person is being affected in almost like the way that they see themselves or perceive themselves. They may even have like suffer from body issues, like feeling like not good enough or not, like a lot of low vibrational energy, lacking confidence in themselves, low self-esteem, low self-worth. Okay. That's kind of what I'm getting here. What is their karma for hurting you? Sacrifice. Wow. Yeah, so some of you may have had to make kind of like your, wow, we have revenge at the bottom. Look at that. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling this person has been someone who, someone you may still hold like a lot of resentment towards, and you may be kind of seeking revenge with this person. And I'm noticing she's got some swords in her hand here. So the swords are, you know, representative or symbolic of communication, our mind, our thoughts. Yeah, she's also got a sword here. So this person may, I almost feel like this person is losing a lot. This person losing a lot of things in their life. Like there's a lot that this person is having to give up, or because of these tower moments that are happening in this person's life. It's almost like I'm seeing like this person hitting rock bottom, and I feel like it's because of their own doing. You know? Their own doing here, this triumph of lies. We have envious gluttony. Now, like I said, for some of you, this person could have issues with their health. It could even be that they have, I don't know, I'm picking up a body dysmorphic disorder. That might be for, I mean, that could be for male or female, but there's a female here. Body dysmorphic disorder type of feeling, like dealing with health, you know, mental health issues. For some of you, I'm even picking up that this person could dealing with like a lot, have like a lot of weight gain, like their health not being the greatest, not being the best. Okay, and because of that, that may be something that makes this person feel even lower. Okay, I'm hearing from spirit for some of you. This person is somebody who likes to self-soothe by means of buying things. Like if it's that they're buying, I don't know, a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes, fancy things like clothes, cars. Like they try to um, be someone who kind of tries to give off this vibe or this appearance that they're almost like they're a lot better than they really are deep down at their core. They try to show themselves as someone who is very nurturing and compassionate towards other people. But this same person is someone who kind of throws out a lot of negative talking. A lot of negative talking from this person. You know, and I feel like it's this aspect of themselves that they try to hide. but it is something that there is going to be some light shed on with this person. And I'm feeling a lot of loss, like this, a lot of loss that this person is going through. Okay. I'm also seeing that you guys have haunted here. And it says, the breaking of the floor beneath your naked feet, the creaking of the walls as the cold kisses flesh. You're never really alone when in the company of hauntings within bone. So I'm also feeling that this person is, because of the things that they've said and the things that they've done, these are the things that almost stick with them, like in their own mind, is the way that they have talked or manipulated or have said or done things. It's like to their own detriment with this type of energy here. So it's kind of like the things that they've tried to keep hidden or away from people kind of discovering about them are things that do come out into the open, kind of like these old ghosts of people that they have hurt along the way is kind of like coming full circle for this person to deal with. I'm feeling for some of you, this person may have been somebody that kind of tried to almost like get a handout from other people. Like constantly taking and taking and taking away from people and never really giving. But I feel like they like to portray themselves as someone who is giving or is nurturing, but it's more, I am almost getting like a narcissistic type of energy where this person is someone who thinks about themselves. Okay, someone who does think about themselves. Yeah, wow. Okay, let's go into some other messages here. Yeah, I feel like this person is someone who throws a lot of negative energy at you even when you sleep. Okay? Like in the dream state. Like you could be in your dream state here and this person's, almost like this person's energy may be something that kind of, just like kind of throwing out this energy at you, towards you. Yeah, so I'm also getting here just for pile number one, just make sure that you're keeping your energy, you're setting boundaries, you're keeping your energy protected, clearing your energy. You can use crystals, you can use salt bath is something that's really good. Water, like going into a lake, an ocean, a body of water, and setting the intention that you are clearing this energy here. Also cutting and removing ties from this person. Keeping this person at a distance. Okay. So let's see. Pile number one. What is their karma for hurting you? We have offensive, hurtful words, rude, and disrespectful. And for some of you, this is what this person may have done. Okay? It said a lot of that with that Five of Swords energy, been very offensive. And like I said, it's kind of like they're getting that type of energy right back. Where some of you have grown in your own power. And because, like I said, this person's true self, with all of this triumph of lies, is going to be exposed. Okay? And so they may find themselves in situations with other people who are no longer standing for the BS with this person. Okay? What is their karma for hurting you? Pile number one. Whoa. We've got narrow mind. Look at that. Bigoted, biased, and intolerant. Okay? So this person not able to see, like I said, not able to see things clearly. And you guys, manipulator, look at this. manipulator, backstabber. These cards just fell out on the floor. Okay. Wow. We've got some more here too that fell out, so I'm going to keep those. But yeah, being narrow-minded, right? This is someone who cannot see anything other than themselves, or not outside the box thinker. So when they go through life, they're coming in from this type of energy. We've got narcissist at the bottom. Okay, entitlement, exploits, delusional. So some of you could have been dealing with someone who was a narcissist. Okay, we have backstabber, manipulator, person who is trying to scheme and getting their own way, criticizing other people, a sense of entitlement that they've had. We have judgmental, subjective, capricious, and superficial, right? So it can even be that when they are kind of like exposed and they're going through these tower moments, people are able to see this person for who they are. Okay? And it can even be that the connections that they have with people are very superficial, nothing deep. Right? Nothing deep. Like they're missing that type of connection with people, right? And that could be friendships. It could be romantic relationships. We also have bipolar, mood swings, in constant and fluctuation. So some of you, I mean, bipolar is, you know, a mental health disorder. And it may, you know, it could be that this person is bipolar, but it can also be the characteristics that within this person's personality is something that is, you can notice that duality there. Okay. I'm hearing Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or there's some type of placement this person may have with that energy there as well, right? We have detached, numbing, isolated, and conserved. And then we also have stone heart, emotionless, cruel, and heartless. Okay? And for some of you, this could have been the way that this person has treated you or made you feel in the past because of their actions, because of their words, because of the way that they have been in the past. So it could be that, like I said, they find themselves in a place where they are now having a taste of their own medicine. And they may find that people are no longer going to put up with their crap and find themselves in a place where they're losing friends, they're losing the support of family, or even romantic partners, say, who no longer trust in this person, or who finally are kind of like standing their ground, right, with this type of person's behavior. So let's get our last messages about their karma, and then we're going to move on to how can you heal from this. So pile number one, what is their karma for hurting you? We have, wow, we have behind bars, serving jail time, crimes, guilty by association, imprisonment, domestic, caught in the act, warrants, unpaid citations, and being framed, right? So for some of you, that karma can be something that's pretty serious, depending on, you know, what it is and a way that this person has hurt you here, okay? What is their karma for hurting you? Right? Which is really just saying trouble with the law. We have aging issues, negative effects of aging, increased effects, illness, injuries, fragile, being slower, past habits, and even arthritis, right? So it could be that they start to experience a lot of issues with their body, maybe even a lot of pain, a lot of things that are preventing them or blocking them from being able to live a life, right? A life at all, where they don't get to experience, you know, things the way that they used to. Okay? What is their karma for hurting you? Pile number one. Relationship, love connections falling apart, heightened emotions, change of heart, maybe from people who no longer want to be with this type of person. We have damage here, finding differences in their connection, and also egos. Their ego getting in the way. Okay? What is their karma for hurting you? Pile number 1. Delusion. Wow. Disbelief in their failed attempts. Blocked, wasted energy, confused, helpless, shocked, weak, right? This person maybe along the lines of delusion, mental breakdown. Look at that. Losing mental control, exhaustion, delusional, confused, stressed, guilt, lost, living in a fantasy, a chaotic life, an alternate reality, right? Like I said, it's affecting them in a mental way. We also have loss of sleep, sleepless nights, nightmares, stress, remorse, exhaustion, guilt, and irritability. What did I say, guys? Look at this. Dose of your own medicine, right? Karmic lessons, triggered actions mirrored back at them. And that is what I was saying here, is they're getting a taste of their own medicine, right? Meeting a toxic teacher. It's somebody who's just as toxic as they were, for them to now experience what that is like, right? That toxicity thrown right back at them. Okay, so now what I want to do is just kind of go and ask Spirit here with your 3 messages here that I've pulled a little bit earlier. What can you do to heal from this? Okay, whatever this situation may be, okay? Healing can come in many different forms. There can be many different things that we can do to focus on healing, such as trying Reiki. We can do journaling. We can do sound bath healing. We can do, what else? There's so many things. We can shift our attention away from a person. We can really work on mind, body, spirit type of wellness for ourselves. We can practice, our spirituality. We can learn more about spirituality. We can learn better ways of healing from patterns of behavior that we've had in the past that have led us to a person like this, or dealing with this, and learning to set better boundaries. So what can you do to heal from this connection? We have Justice here. We also have wow, I love this. We have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. I love it. I love it. Okay. So with the Wheel of Fortune here, you can see this guy is kind of like bent over, and he's got all of these swords kind of stuck in his body. And because you have Justice here, I want you to know that this is Spirit saying that almost like, don't worry. Don't worry, because justice is about karma. This is about you getting this situation. Nothing goes unseen by the divine. Okay? Nothing goes unseen. And so this with the Wheel of Fortune here is really Spirit saying this is only a matter of time before this person, or they may have already been experiencing this karmic justice here with the Justice card. But I'm also seeing this in a way that this, because of what this person has put you through, this is manifesting into your life for many of you as financial stability, security, success for you. Improvements to what you experience in your life. And with this King of Pentacles energy here, with healing from this is really Spirit wanting you to focus on your discipline, right? You say, I am healing from this, right? I am healing from this. I'm looking at how my past decisions surrounding this person had led me to that place with that person. I've learned the karmic lessons from that, right? So we're also taking time to think about what we've learned from this experience with this person. Okay? The King of Pentacles is about how you're healing from this is also being resourceful, meaning that you are finding those resources surrounding you that may help you with this, right? And that could be that you, I don't know, for some of you, a lot of you that watch these readings are very spiritual, okay? So it can be using those resources that you have. Some of you may know a healer. Some of you may know somebody who does sound baths. Some of you may know somebody who does hypnotherapy. Somebody, you know, it could be so many different things. The King of Pentacles is all about using resources, okay? The King of Pentacles is also about keeping yourself grounded, focused, disciplined on what you are creating in your life. And I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here and the King of Pentacles, that this is somehow, in some way, what this person has put you through is that you are almost kind of getting positive shifts into your career, your finances. And while this person is dealing with loss here, and being unable to help navigate into their own life, that you are someone who is coming out on top with that King of Pentacles. This is you coming into a place in your life where everything is starting to fall into place for you, and you are starting to notice how this is creating shifts for you when it comes to your real world house, you know, financial stability, security, your jobs, your career, and building up wealth for yourself. So it's affecting you in a very positive way. Yes, going through it is crappy, right? When we go through situations like this with people, but there's a reward here for you. There is a reward with that King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, is you starting to see these improvements within your life. Yes, healing is something that takes time, and it is also about acknowledging how you can remove yourself out of that toxic karmic cycle with this person, especially for those of you that are still dealing with this person, right? You're keeping yourself focused, disciplined, grounded, even if this person is someone who is coming in with that Five of Swords energy that has nothing better to do than to talk a bunch of crap to you, right? You, with the Justice energy here, you are honest, you are direct, you are straightforward, you are truthful, you are working to keep things or even your own life in balance, right? And focusing on your prize, which I'm feeling with the Wheel of Fortune and King of Pentacles here is very, very positive shifts within your financial status, your career growth, your success in life. Okay, so just keep that in mind, is keep yourself focused on how you are improving yourself beyond what the way that this person has made you feel. Okay, so let's get a little bit more. How can you heal from this person? Pile 1, how can you heal from this person? We have choices. Okay. So some of you may be needing to make some different choices as well with the Justice card. This is about weighing your options and making the best decision. And for some of you, in order to heal from this person, you cannot have them around you, right? You cannot have them around you. We have light worker. Okay, so some of you may be light workers, but I feel like this is Spirit saying you're transmuting this energy into something powerful for yourself with that King of Pentacles, right? Because everything that this person has put you through is becoming your superpower. You're growing stronger and because of it, right? You're reclaiming your power from this situation, from this person, and you're transmuting that energy into your 3D, 4D life, right? You're almost using this to empower you to be better, to do better. How can you heal from this? Pile number 1. Transformation. Okay, this is you working on your transformation here. Allowing things to come to an end that do not need to be, especially if this person is still there. And we also have celebrate here. Okay. Even though the situation for some of you has been very difficult, very challenging with this person. We go through these things in life with people for learning different things, right? And they're all, the lessons that we have are very different that we go through. But this is Spirit wanting you to celebrate your success, your achievements, and to be proud of yourself as well for what you have been able to make it through and not allowing this person to take your shine away, to be someone who completely, tears you apart mentally, emotionally, whatever that may be, and to really celebrate your rising from where this person has made you feel low, right? This also looks like the Judgment card to me. So it's kind of like, in this transformation that is taking place for you, you are rising, you are having your own rebirth, and that is something that Spirit is wanting you to celebrate. Because of this person, because of this situation that you've gone through, uncomfortable, unpleasant, painful, whatever it is that you've gone through with this person, that this is something that is almost forcing you in a way to become a better version of yourself, right? So we're changing the perspective in the way that we look at this person, and looking at more so in the what we've learned from this experience, And once we are able to kind of have that shift in perspective, we're able to release, we're able to forgive, we're able to release ourselves from this heavy wound that we're carrying because of this person's actions. Okay, so that is what Spirit is wanting you to focus on, because many of you have been working on transmuting this person's energy and using it to really empower yourself to create positive change in your life. And that is Spirit recognizing that you have done this, and to really celebrate yourself for how far you've come. Because for some of you, this experience has also made you stronger as a person to deal with this. Okay, so I love that. I know going through stuff like this is challenging, it's painful, and we all go through things like this. Every single one of us, none of us are immune to dealing with situations like that at some point in our life. Okay, so I'm going to leave your reading here for you. Pile number 1, I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Hi, Pile 2. So for those of you that resonated with this card of grief and the pyrite crystal, this is going to be a reading. So as I said in the intro, I pulled these 3 cards ahead of time. This is going to be your message for how you can heal from this person who has hurt you. Okay, and then I will also be incorporating this card into your reading as well as soon as we get our tarot cards out here. So let's do that. Pile number 2. What is their karma for hurting you? What is their karma for hurting you? Pile number 2. And I am feeling, because of this card of grief, this person has hurt you, I feel like very, very deeply emotionally. You may be experiencing a lot of pain, deep pain, sadness from this person. Okay, something that you felt in some way has been kind of like this cloud that has been kind of hovering over you. And I am feeling, because of the way that she's got this, her hand kind of suspended here by a rope, it almost looks like, for some of you, that this person's energy is still something that is very much attached to you. And you may even feel like it's still there. Like you can't shake it. You can't release it. Okay. So what is their karma for hurting you? Pile number 2. What is their karma for hurting you? What is their karma for hurting you? We have the Sun. What is their karma for hurting you? We have the 4 of Skulls, which is the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Magician. What is their karma for hurting you? We have the Moon. What is their karma for hurting you? Pile 2. We also have the Daughter of Scepters, which is the Page of Wands. Okay. So I'm seeing we do have some Pisces energy here, Aries, strong Leo, Sagittarius, and also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And I am seeing the Two of Cups underneath the deck. Okay. So for some of you, this could be that this karma is affecting this person's relationships. Okay. The relationships that they have, whether romantic, friendships, this is affecting their ability to have joy or experience joy and happiness in relationships. Okay. They may find themselves with their connections, things that are very stagnant, not progressing and not moving forward in a way that brings them true joy, happiness, and fulfillment. They may be somebody who's trying to really work on manifesting love or healthy friendships and relationships into their life, but they find themselves, I feel like, with a lot of repressed feelings, emotions, fear, illusions, self-limiting beliefs that are really blocking or even keeping this person in a very stuck energy. And it is affecting their ability to connect with people. Yeah, look at that. We've got the Ten of Swords right underneath that with the Death card. Okay, we've got Scorpio energy here as well. So it is kind of like where they find themselves in situations with connections and relationships that end in a bad way. They may find themselves betrayed by others, betrayed by romantic partners, or even have friendships that betray them in some way, where they experience a lot of very painful endings in their life. Okay, a lot of painful endings of things kind of coming to an end, maybe even unexpectedly, even with people that they may find themselves that they really like or that they really in love with. And it's just kind of never getting to that place where they feel happy, where they feel content, where they feel, like completely satisfied with what it is that they have in life. So it's kind of like this person is constantly seeking for happiness, for joy. They may also be somebody who has like a lot of issues with clinginess to others, or they may find themselves in situations with people that are very clingy. And I'm also seeing with the Four of Pentacles here, they could also be someone who settles in friendships, in romantic connections. So it's kind of like they never feel like they've got the partner of their dreams or something that they've really wanted, but they find themselves in love connections that they feel like they have to settle, right? So not feeling completely content with that energy. I'm also feeling with the moon energy here that this person can really kind of keep themselves in a lot of illusion, right? And sometimes that is to their own doing, their own fears, their own insecurities, their own feeling anxious or worried about things, and kind of like never really knowing what the future holds in their life. So it's kind of like it always feels cloudy. Like it always feels like they don't know how things are going to play out, or if they were ever meet or connect with somebody who is going to I almost kind of looking here, we have this in the sun energy here. We have this darkness, and then we also have the light. Okay? Like kind of like the shadow aspect and the light aspect. So they may even be somebody who has problems with balancing out their shadow side with their light energies. And it's sometimes that darker shadow aspect, because we also have the moon here. The moon is the shadow, right? They may have problems also with getting in tune with their own intuition, their feelings, their emotions, and may kind of keep a lot of very repressed feelings and emotions that are kind of hidden beneath the surface. They may even find somebody, not be able to find someone who kind of, I almost feel like balances out the shadow aspect of them, or someone who is, you know, able to almost like stay with this person with their shadows. Okay. But yeah, even the body language in this Two of Cups, I'm seeing this guy here, and this woman is kind of standing next to him, in front of him, and she's trying to hold him, right? She's trying to cradle him, hold him. But to me, it's kind of like this body language that he has is detached. Okay? So it could be that your person is finding that it is difficult for them to be able to connect emotionally with people, whether that is friendships, romantic partners, okay? Having difficulties with that. So let's see what else is here, pile number 2. Yeah, so this pile feels more like romantic relationship karma for this person, okay? They may just kind of be in life and kind of feeling this void or this emptiness, because the sun is beautiful energy that we experience. It is like the happiest, most beautiful card in the tarot deck. It is about completion, about fulfillment, about happiness, about joy, you know, accomplishments, things that we can accomplish in life. So it could even be something where it affects them financially as well, with the Four of Pentacles, where they feel like no matter how hard they try to manifest things in their life so that they are or do feel happy, that they find themselves stuck, you know? And that could be fearful of moving ahead, fearful of taking a new job, fearful of moving, fearful of relationships where they never feel happy. They never feel satisfied. They miss out on that excitement that comes from, you know, the journey and self-discovery and, you know, all of that. So let's see, pile 2. What is their karma for hurting you? We have today for tomorrow. What is their karma for hurting you? We have sacrifice. Yeah, I'm feeling like this person is losing a lot, especially when it comes to connections here. We have black flower fragrance here. What is their karma for hurting you? Wow, hiding your true self. Okay. So it's almost like I said, it's kind of like this person kind of living in this shadow aspect, right? I'm seeing that we do have downcast pride at the bottom of the deck. So it can even be that this person has a lot of issues with ego, with never admitting like they're wrong, or they've done something wrong, or they were in the wrong. And it could be that they, you know, have issues with really evolving, really growing as part of their karma. It's kind of like they never step into a place of authenticity and can truly step into their power, because the sun energy is also about our power, our confidence, the way that we feel about ourselves. So it could even be something that affects your person's self-esteem, self-worth. And there may be a lot of things that, you know, this person is feeling like there's a lot, like I feel like a lot of loss that this person has. And that could be with connections, relationships, in that energy as well. And I'm also feeling that with this card here, 32, today for tomorrow, it could be that this person is constantly like in this illusion, caught up in fantasy of things I feel like that they're wanting to manifest into their own life. But, and I feel like having lots of regrets, remorse over the way that they have treated people, and that being something that they have to sit with, that they have to live with, something that they feel like is kind of attaching itself. They may even be somebody who has a hard time learning to accept themselves, or find that other people, that they find themselves in situations where people don't accept them, right? So they could be shut out or pushed away from other people as well, With the black flower fragrance, this is also talking about a lot of issues with anger, with holding on to a lot of resentment. So they may find themselves in a place where they hold on to a lot of pain, right? And we have grief here as well. So it can even be that your person is kind of dealing with that as well, where they feel like a lot of the things that they have gone through are kind of coming right back full circle. It says, it is but a mere glimpse of nothingness hidden away deep within the chambers of your mourning, in the red clovers birthing lost illusion. Okay, so it may even be that a lot of the stuff that they have done or said, whatever it is, to other people, it's starting to kind of be like this darkness that kind of looms over them, where they understand how their past actions have really affected them in their life, where it is affecting them in a way that they cannot connect with people, right? And it could be that holding on to a lot of that anger and things within themselves, right? And it is all about finding that balance between our shadow and our light energies. And I feel like that is where your person is kind of having a struggle, because they may allow their shadow aspect to kind of overcome them in a way to where they have a lot of, say, maladaptive coping, self-limiting beliefs, things that are kind of blocking this person from being able to connect into the more positive qualities within themselves, so that they never get to really step into their true self, their authenticity, right? With that type of energy there. And then we also have this energy of sacrifice as well. And like I said, it's kind of like losing a lot. Both of these cards are about anger. Okay, both of these cards are about anger. So it may be a lot of, upset with themselves and having to deal with that guilt, right? Of the way that they've treated people, and having that kind of energy, right? Where this person is really needing to learn to, I feel like, humble themselves because of the things that they have done, right? So let's go into some more messages here. Pile number 2, what is their karma for hurting you? Pile 2, what is their karma for hurting you? We have bossy, dominating, controlling, and harsh. So they may even find themselves in situations with people, right? In relationships, romantic relationships, that people are more dominating, more controlling, where they feel like they're being controlled. We also have stubborn here, headstrong, resisting changes, and pig-headed. Okay. So what is their karma? Look at that. Aggressive, offensive, destructive, or intrusive. We have guilt, right? Regrets. And that's kind of what we were seeing earlier. Is this person carrying a lot of that heaviness, right? A lot of those shadow aspects of the self. We have ambitious, right? And we were seeing that, like your person trying to get ahead in life, like wanting to do better, wanting to have better. But it's kind of like they're being, all of this energy kind of being something that is holding them back from that. We have conniving here, disregard, conspiring, scheming. And these may also be things that this person has made you feel as well. Like they had no regard for your feelings, no regard for your emotions. We have sensitive, hurt feelings, delicate, and very guarded. We have seductress, confidence, right? Flirting. They may have issues with feeling confident, like I said, in themselves, in their power. They may be someone who finds themselves being particularly sensitive, especially when they have other people who kind of treat them, maybe even in the same way through the same experiences that they have gone through or put you through. We also have analytical here, in your head, logical and critical. So it may even be that they find that themselves in connections or friendships even where other people are extremely critical of them. Right? Extremely critical of them and their behavior. And it's kind of like all of that energy, all of that karma is something that is now affecting them. So let's go into these last messages about their karma, and then we're going to switch into how can you heal from this. Wow, those are blocked. Those came right out. Look at that. Blocked blessings, ruined manifestations, failed, starting over, wasted effort. That is what I was saying earlier. Okay? The things that they're trying to manifest are not happening for them, right? Not happening for them. Wow, we have unwanted pregnancy, surprise slip up, financial burdens, shock, stress, tough changes, child support, chains, which could be anything that is kind of holding them back. It could even be toxic relationships that they find themselves in that they cannot get out of. For some of you, it can even be that your person is someone who gets someone pregnant who they didn't really want, to have a family with, to settle down with, and they just find themselves stuck in that situation, right? Entrapment. What is their karma for hurting you? Their reputation, negative impressions, gossip, ruin, being humiliated, right? Other people talking about them. What is their karma? Thoughts, endless thinking, rehashing old events, right? Reminiscing, feeling hopeless, feeling remorse because of maybe when they had it good, they didn't appreciate it, right? And now it's kind of like they're going through these situations and too little too late. Let's see. What is their karma for hurting you? Pile number 2. Unexpected debts. Look at that. Surprise financial burdens, loans, stress, juggling finances, and negligence. Let's get one more. What is their karma for hurting you? Look at that. Divine protection, intervention, expedited karma. Okay, so these things coming in extra quick, right? Expedited, like divine is protecting you with justice in this situation. They will be judged for these actions. And this is Spirit saying that a lot of these things taking place in this person's life are going to happen very quickly. Cheated on, being played in love, feeling betrayed, stabbed in the back, heartbroken. That is what I was saying in the beginning as well, right? With the 2 of Cups and the 10 of, look at that, 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords, right? Remember I said that? Backstabbed by people, bringing connections to an end, feeling heartbroken, feeling sad because they get cheated on for some of you. We have choking on pride, eating your words, pretenders, shame, scandal, doing things for clout and failing, a fraud, inexperience, and looking foolish, right? Looking foolish in, what it is that they're trying to do. So now we're going to go into your 3 messages with Spirit feels. And like I was telling pile number 1, there are many different ways of healing. Okay, we can do Reiki healing, we can do sound healing, we can do meditation, mindfulness, therapy, art therapy, so many different things of being able to work on ourselves to be able to heal, writing down our feelings, our emotions, talking about them. So what can you do to heal from this? We have strength. We have the Page of Cups, and then we also have the Death card again. Okay, so we've got Scorpio, Leo energy here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So with the Death card, this is about transformation, okay? So many of you, if you're still dealing with this person, this is Spirit saying stop with the Death card, okay? The Death card is about bringing a situation to an end. That does not serve your highest good, okay? The Death card is bringing that situation to an end, and for you to really have enough strength and courage within yourself to be able to do that, okay? So many of you are needing to truly step into your power to learn to not contact that person again, not call them, not check social media, not, watch, say, readings about that person that are kind of putting you further and further down the rabbit hole of not being able to truly heal, right? So the Death card is also about transformation, okay? Transformation, which means that you're bringing the situation like this to an end with this person. And instead of holding on to all of this sadness and pain and loss and grieving that you're doing here, you're transmuting that energy into your power, okay, with the Strength card. And you're doing that with the Page of Cups energy here through self-love, okay? You're taking care of yourself, you're nurturing yourself, You're doing things for yourself. Okay, and self-love can come in many different forms. For some of you, it can be expressing your feelings and your emotions through art, through writing, through poetry, through dancing, through singing, through music. Some of you may have very strong connection to music, and that may be something that's really helping you to heal and to do that shadow work. Music can be something that can completely change our mood, right? If we put on some really sappy, sad love songs, we can start to feel really low, right? We can start to feel like sad, even though we're not currently going through something, but it's because we have that strong connection to music that it can influence and impact the way that we feel. So if you're up for doing shadow work, right, and you're trying to heal from a relationship, a connection from a person, put on the music, put on those sad songs that are keeping you, that are going to help you to bring those feelings that you have to the surface, right? So you're setting a little bit of time aside for yourself, say 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you're listening to the music that brings you back to that place, right? You're bringing yourself back to that place. You're bringing those feelings and emotions up to the surface. And that could be you releasing that by crying. It could be that you're releasing that by writing this person a letter, even if you never send it to them. You're writing out your feelings, you're writing down your thoughts, what you felt during this time, that time, whatever it is that you remember about that situation, and just kind of going from there, right? To do that shadow work. You can also do it in a way where you actually paint. You paint, art therapy. You are painting out your feelings with colors and textures and shapes, and it could be singing, right? Singing and letting all of that energy out. You're changing your vibration, right? Because the vibration from our voice, we are 70% water. Okay, water responds to vibration, and that's why sound healing is also something that is very helpful with us to help us to kind of remove all of that stuck or stagnant energy. So those of you that also have the opportunity to go to a sound healing in person, I totally recommend that for being able to kind of release a lot of that energy. Me and my husband went to Sedona a couple weeks ago. I think it was like 3 weeks ago for vacation. And we had a beautiful, beautiful sound healing there for some inner child stuff for me and my husband. And we did it together, which made it even more beautiful. But making it your focus, right? You're making it your focus to heal, right? You're setting your mind. I am releasing this situation, this person, and I am putting myself first with that Page of Cups, and I'm going to find whatever form of expression that I can to release myself from this energy here. Okay, so let's get some last messages for you, pile number 2. Pile number 2, how can you heal from the way that this person has hurt you? How can you heal from the way that this person has hurt you? Pile number 2, with grace. I love that. Okay, you are handling yourself with grace. Okay, very beautifully. And look at her. She looks like she's sitting here just meditating, right? She's not losing herself to this situation, to the person, to whatever this is that you're going through. We also have curiosity here. Okay, so it may even be that you start to research things, right? You start to say, okay, well, how has this person's behavior affected me, right? You start to get curious. You start to ask questions about your feelings. How am I feeling? Why am I still feeling this way? Why am I being triggered? Whatever that may be, you start to get curious about yourself and about your healing. You start to learn more, right? About how you can heal through certain things. You make it, like I said, your priority to work on healing yourself, okay? Which means you can go like to Amazon and you can start looking up self-help books, right? You can read ways of being able to heal and nurture yourself. How can you heal from this? Protection. Okay, so that's going to be protecting yourself, right? Setting boundaries. We also have centering here, okay, which is going to be you keeping yourself grounded. Okay, like I said, not losing yourself to this situation. And then we also have possibilities underneath the deck, right? So you are keeping yourself open and receptive to new things coming into your life, right? Because as you are able to release a lot of this energy from this situation, you are letting go and you're pulling in, you're drawing in the things that are truly meant for you by you letting go of what does not, right? We have to create space in our life for the things that we really truly want to manifest, and keeping yourself open to the possibilities of that. Okay, by keeping yourself grounded. And also with the centering energy here, I'm seeing a lot of these vibrations in the circle. So it's also, again, reminding me of sound. Okay, sound may be something that is very, very healing for you. Whether you listen to music, or you are dancing, or you are actually have sound bowls at home where you can use them, or you go to a dance class, you're doing things to change your energy. Okay, so I'm going to leave your reading here for you, pile number 2. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So for those of you that resonated with the Journey card and the Rutilated Quartz, this is going to be a reading today. So as I said in the intro, these 3 cards here are going to be for a little bit later in the reading. They're going to be your responses from Spirit about how you can heal from this person who has hurt you. And then I will be incorporating this message into your reading as well, as soon as we get our tarot cards out here, pile 3. So what is their karma for hurting you? Pile number 3, what is their karma? Okay, the one thing I am getting for you is that this person is someone who has kind of lost or will lose their inner compass with regard to their direction in life. Okay, they may be kind of somebody who finds themselves lost in life, unfulfilled. What is their karma for hurting you? Pile number 3. We have the 4 of Knives, which is the 4 of Swords. What is their karma for hurting you? We have the King of Cups in reverse. I'm going to take it in reverse. What is their karma for hurting you? The Chariot. We have the High Priestess in reverse. What is their karma? The 4 of Wands in reverse as well. Okay. So yeah, it is affecting this person karmically in a way that they feel unstable. They might find a lack of balance or harmony in the home, in their home life. And that could be with family members. It can also be with romantic partners that they do have. Okay. But it is an overall sense of instability or lack of balance or harmony. And I'm also seeing the 5 of Swords underneath the deck as well. Okay. So I'm going to put this right here for now. Okay. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm kind of getting this where your person has this lack of progression, lack of being able to move forward in their life, where they lack the drive, they lack the discipline, or even the willpower to move forward and to move beyond situations. Wow. Okay, so I'm getting another message with this 4 of Swords. Some of you, this person has been someone that you could have really hurt in the past, or who has been really hurt by you. Some of you, I'm getting this person is someone that you may no longer be in contact with. Or this can, for some of you, can even be an ex-partner. Okay, somebody that you may have had a breakup with, I'm getting. We've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. Strong Pisces and Cancer. We've also got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. So yeah, some of you, I'm getting that this is an ex-partner or somebody that you may have dated, but this person was really hurt. This person is someone who, I feel like because of not having you, that they are someone who is very, I don't know if this is loneliness or sadness or pain that this person feels because you are not in their life anymore. And yeah, and I feel like this is something that does affect them, and it's something that they feel like they haven't been able to speak about. For some of you, there could be a lack of closure over a situation, whether this is romantic or not. There's this lack of closure I'm feeling that is here. I'm also feeling like karmically this person is experiencing blocks with their intuition when it comes to trusting themselves, others, in connections, or even their own decisions in life. Like they feel like they cannot trust where they're being guided. So as a result of that, there is stagnation for this person, with them being unable to kind of reach a place of success that they want in their life. And then with this King of Cups energy here in the reverse as well, this can be a lot of moodiness that this person experiences, a lot of unbalanced emotions that this person has, which can, for some of you, it could be that this person has a tendency to be aggressive or very, like a lot of repressed feelings, emotions that this person has, and holding these things kind of like inside. And because of that, it kind of affects this person's overall balance as a person. With this Five of Swords energy here too, some of you, I'm picking up that this person has kind of like a negative attachment that is clinging onto this person. The Five of Swords could be that your person is somebody who maybe in the past has been someone very... Some of you, I'm picking up, this could even be physical or verbal, mental type of abuse that this person has done. And I feel like this person has kind of like this energy or this attachment that's kind of hovering over them that is almost like it's feeding into your person's fear or the way that they feel about themselves, so that they're not able to be able to think clearly or see clearly with how to navigate moving forward in their own life. And just looking at this journey card here, this woman is standing at this path here, and there's like, you know, it's kind of dark up there. So it almost makes me feel like your person feels a lot of uncertainty in the unknown. And that in itself could be something that really keeps your person very stagnant in their personal life. They could have a lot of self-sabotaging types of behavior, or even a lot of self-limiting beliefs that are blocking this person from being able to feel stable, secure. So they may find themselves in connections that end, that are either rocky or unstable. Like almost like they lose their drive or their will for being able to, you know, like fight back. Like there's a lot of resistance, I feel like, within this energy here. So let's get a little bit more. Pile number 3. What is their karma for hurting you? We have, look at that, blinded to pain. We have masquerade. Wow. What is their karma for hurting you? Gilded regret. Queen of my world. Wow. Yeah, some of you, this is a person that I feel like this person is somebody who, wow, look at this. I won't cry for you. I won't cry for you. it's just kind of making me feel that there is this person that either this person has really hurt you, and you may have really stood up for yourself and put your foot down and, you know, let this person know that you were not to be treated that way, or to have more respect for people that they involved with themselves in. And this person is, as their karma, they are dealing, like I said, a lot with that King of Cups in reverse, a lot of repressed feelings, emotional blockages, kind of all over the place emotionally, hot and cold type of energy, and not being able to break themselves free from that emotional pain that they have. And with that, I won't cry for you. It's kind of like they're holding all of this in. And we all know that when you hold feelings in, it's only a matter of time before they blow up, right? And that could be affecting us in ways where we have complete emotional breakdowns. We have mental health issues. It's affecting our health in a way where we are so stressed out that, you know, we can go through a lot of health issues. It can make us feel very insecure. So this person is someone who is, you know, they're trying to hide a lot of the pain that they have. We have blinded to pain here. And this masquerade energy, so it's kind of like they're masking, you know, and you may think, well, okay, well, how is that karma, right? But think about the emotional things, the emotional state of someone who is going through life with all of this pain and sadness, and because of that, not being able to have and form bonds, healthy relationships, healthy functioning relationships, and being able to have a truly emotional connection with people. Okay? It's kind of like all of this pain that they have, like they're masquerading it, they're hiding it behind all of this regret that they have. And for some of you with the Queen of My World, I feel like this person may have lost you. For some of you, this feels like a romantic situation. You know, it doesn't have to be. It could be a friend. It could be a family member as well. But the Queen of My World is kind of like now this person is having these regrets because they now see that you may have been someone who was their everything and they screwed it up. Right? They screwed it up. And so it's kind of like, and it may be even with that Five of Swords there, their own self-sabotaging type of behavior because of it. Right? So it's just kind of like trying to push away feelings, emotions, and not deal with them. And that is going to be something that does affect them, right? Because all of these feelings and these emotions that are here that we try to bury affect our intuition, okay? They affect our intuition because we get so clouded emotionally that we cannot trust. We cannot trust what our own intuition is guiding us to do because there's so much of these feelings and their emotions here that are kind of clouding us. Okay, so your person feeling a lot of regret, meeting a lot of, I feel like, challenges in their personal life that is affecting their stability, their security. They're making them feel like not safe, not like I can't trust this, I can't trust this person, I can't, you know, with all of that type of energy. So let's go into some of these shadow aspects. What is their karma for hurting you? Pile number 3. Manipulator, pull strings, scheming, getting your way. Okay. Now, for some of you, could have been dealing with this person being manipulative towards you. And it can even be that they do find themselves in situations of other people who are doing the same thing to them. Okay. What is their karma for hurting you? Wow. Confrontational, taunting, agonizing, and disruptive. Right? And they may find themselves in situations that have a lot of chaos, a lot of drama, a lot of, you know, not such great energy, conflicts with people. Look at that. Angry, hot-headed, enraged, and furious, right? So it can even be that their behavior is something that really pisses people off, right? And they find themselves in situations where people are bringing this up to this person where they're having to deal with it. Traditional, rooted values, accustomed, and a fixed mindset. Okay, so to me, this is also kind of like the Hierophant energy here, where a lot of those belief systems, self-limiting beliefs, could be things that are blocking this person. We have sexual, so it could be affecting this person. We have being unsafe, temptation, one-night stands. Okay, so it can be, putting this person at risk for STDs, for unexpected, unplanned pregnancies, being very promiscuous, right? And sometimes when you're just kind of like have that type of addiction, it's like you lack, like I said, you lack that emotional connection to people, right? You have a lot of partners, but none of them are ones that you have a connection with. It's just like you're numb to that. We have childish here, immature, naive, and irresponsible, right? And somebody who is acting this way could be making a lot of very impulsive decisions that are affecting them in a very negative, right? Can have some very negative consequences. We also have greedy here, selfish, stingy, closed off, and we also have clingy here, obsessed, codependency, holding on. So they can even find themselves in connections, partnerships, friendships with people who are codependent, right? Codependency, or a lot of clinginess that they find in connecting with people. And we also have superficial, surface level, shallow, emptiness. Like I said, no emotional connection. Why? Because they've pushed all of those feelings down, unable to release them, and that is creating that emotional instability within this person, right? So they never get that bond or that connection and being able to form those connections with other people, right? Never feeling happy, right? Never feeling content. And it's kind of like this endless search to try to find something that they need to find and look for within themselves, okay? Which is miserable. Okay, so pile number 1. And this can only get you so far, right? It's a temporary fix of having something with addictions. What is their karma for hurting you? Pile number 3. Missed opportunities, missing out, right place, wrong time, too little, too late, investment loss, failed ideas, feeling blinded, slow to realize certain things, and some remorse. What is their karma for hurting you? Looks, decrease in their beauty, so the way that they look, right? Fading sex appeal, their allure is gone, a has-been, their beauty spell being broken, feeling insecure, feeling frantic, right? Trying to hold on to people or trying to find someone. We have vanity here as well, and delusional. Let's see. What is their karma for hurting you? Pile number 3. What is their karma? Loss of sleep, sleepless nights, nightmares, stress, remorse, exhaustion, guilt, irritability, right? And look at that little cup that he's got there. It says, I love my job. He doesn't look like he loves his job. He looks drained, right? So that is that discontent that your person is feeling. What is their karma for hurting you? Pile 3. Attracting negative energy, drama, energy vampires, bullies, attacks, narcissists, demonic entities. What was I saying about that? Attachment. Okay, fear, exhaustion, right? They're getting tired of being in the same karmic cycle over and over again, right? What is their karma for hurting you? We have on repeat. Look at that. Lessons not learned, stuck, unable to see their own faults, missing the point, lacking common sense, feeling blinded, and trapped in karmic cycles. And that's exactly what I just said. Look at that. STDs, right? Reckless sexual behavior, accusations, being humiliated, having scares, whether health scares, STD scares, and having to deal with consequences as a result of those type of actions. Underneath the deck, we have deserted here, left out in the cold, feeling ghosted, abandoned, doing heartbreak, feeling ignored, a loss of support, right? From family, friends, romantic partners, left at the altar, right? So that could even be somebody like if they wanted to like marry somebody or get involved with somebody, it's kind of like they're left hanging, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage situation, but like anything, right? And they find that they lose that support from friends, from family, because they have been this way with other people. So now let's look at your 3 messages here of what Spirit is saying for you to heal from what you've gone through with this person. So we have the Knight of Cups. We have the 3 of Wands. And then we also have the Hermit energy. Okay. So first off, with the 3 of Wands here, I feel like this is Spirit wanting you to keep your distance from this person. Okay. Especially for those of you that are still kind of having this person around you. The 3 of Wands, to me, that is more about you keeping your distance away from them. And also spending some time here in the Hermit energy. The Hermit is an energy of solitude. It is an energy of reflection and introspection. So in order for you to really heal from this is Spirit really wanting you to take time to focus on yourself. Okay, focus on yourself. The Hermit energy can sometimes be a little lost. So you, like I said, with this, it could even be that you feel, from what you've gone through with this person, that you may even feel a little bit lost on your path. Like you feel like, I don't know how to move on from this. I don't know how to move on from this situation or this person. It says, daughters of our mother, walkers of the unknown. Take with you on this journey all that you hone. Okay, so this is really Spirit wanting you to take the lessons that you have learned from this situation with this person and take some time to really think about that, right? Especially if we go through something traumatic or something that was really painful, all we see is the pain, right? That's all we see. That's all we feel. It takes some time for us to really kind of look back at that experience, for us to be like, wow, I learned so much from this experience, from this person. I learned that I need to set better boundaries. I learned that I need to, not be so naive at times. Or I learned that I need to speak my truth. I need to let this person or people know and use my voice, right? There's a lot we learn from these situations that we go through with people. So in that Hermit energy, you are putting all of the thought into that, and you're helping yourself to really kind of navigate through those energies. We're honoring those feelings. We're honoring those emotions that come up, everything that comes up for you. We're taking a deep dive into it. Okay. And we're really focusing on, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and making our way out of that. We have the 3 of Wands energy here as well. And this is going to be about you looking to the future, right? Planning for the future and seeing that there is potential in the future away from this person. We also have the Knight of Cups energy here as well. And the Knight of Cups is going to be about you opening yourself up to new opportunity. Right? New opportunity here. And it looks like this Knight of Cups, like a monster here. He has this person, this headless person here, and there's these waves that are kind of coming over. So it's also you helping to kind of clear this energy that you're holding on to with this person by focusing on healing, right? And you're opening yourself up to new opportunities, whether that be in love, in friendships, in whatever that may be. The Knight of Cups is also about unconditional love, compassion, empathy, learning to emotionally mature, learning to balance out feelings and emotions. Okay, so it's honoring all of that does come up for you. So let's get your last messages for your reading pile number 3 with how can you heal from this. And as I told pile number 1 and pile number 2, there's many different ways of healing. There's, Reiki healing, there is meditation, there is art therapy, there's traditional therapy, there's hypnotherapy, working with a counselor, working with a mentor, working with a life coach. There's just endless possibilities, right? There's even, that they have self-help books on Amazon that you can read about ways to heal beyond something that you've gone through, right? There's plenty of resources. So it's keeping yourself open to those opportunities that are coming to you that are going to help you to be able to heal from this. So how can you heal from this? Pile number 3, last messages. We've got passion. And this is Spirit wanting you to focus on your passions, right? Your passions in life. So you're kind of redirecting all of that energy that you're putting towards this person, and you're giving it to yourself instead, right? You're focusing it, transmuting it, channeling into your passion. So how can you heal from this? Pile number 3. Renewal. Okay, now some of you may be also feeling very connected to the element of water. Some of you, yeah, because we have this wave that's kind of coming about over, right? And I said as this wave is kind of clearing this old energy that you're holding on to, and then we're seeing renewal here as well with this water. Okay, so some of you, this can be taking a salt bath. Okay, setting the intention for your salt bath of clearing this person's energy, focusing on healing. This is also going to be about releasing, forgiving. Okay, forgiving isn't easy to do. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of, for some people, it takes a long time to be able to forgive someone. But it is possible. Okay, it is possible. It may not be something that happens right away, but it is possible for you to get there with being able to change your perspective of looking at the situation that you've gone through, and being able to forgive that person. Okay, so that you're able to release the energy that you're holding on to, right? Because the energy that you're holding on to from this experience is past energy. And if you're wanting to let that go, you have to heal it. Okay? You have to heal it. So how can you heal from this? Patience is what Spirit is saying. Be patient with yourself, right? You're being compassionate. You're being empathetic, right? You're allowing yourself, if you feel sad, allow yourself to feel sad, right? Healing is not a linear experience. It's not where you have a certain timeline, like you have to be healed within this much time. This is you being patient with yourself and understanding that you may have triggers, right? With this experience, sometimes for years, right? Even when we think that we're good and we're healed, and then one day, bam, all of these feelings come up again. Why? Because we still got more healing to do. So be patient with yourself. Don't try not to get frustrated. We all go through these cycles, okay? Stay positive. How can you heal from this? New vision, okay? So this is Spirit saying, change your perspective. Change your perspective on life, on love, on, whatever direction you're headed in your life. You're changing your perspective of the experience with this person. Okay? You're changing that experience. You're changing it, right? We're not looking at it and holding on to as anger and resentment, because who's suffering? You're suffering. Right? Not the person, you are, by holding on to it. And that is what this renewal energy is about. It's kind of like the judgment card. We forgive, we look back at our mistakes, the things that we've done, the things that other people have done to us, and we bring a sense of renewal of self by being able to release ourselves from what we are holding on to, right? And the only way that we get that release and that renewal is by us being able to truly forgive it and heal it and release it, okay? We're able to see things from a very different perspective after we've been on the other side, the light at the end of the tunnel, where we can look back and we're like, wow, that was a really crappy experience, that I've gone through, but I learned so much about myself. I've learned so much about the kind of person I am, the kind of person I don't want to be, the kind of person I aim to be, right? We learn a lot from that. So this is Spirit wanting you to change perspective, to see things from a different perspective, right? And sometimes it's not until we can step away where we're truly able to look at someone or a situation from a different perspective. Okay? So I'm going to leave your reading here for you, pile number 3. I hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.